Okay. Well, kind of interesting, but not at all, actually. This isn't interesting at all, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, where to start? I guess I would start kind of with the obvious. It's not very healthy, Scotty, to this kind of negative attention seeking that you're doing, trying to re-engage. I'm just going to speak for myself. I mean, what goes on between you and Jamie is between you and Jamie. Even after I've asked you, just get me out of this dumb shit. You can't help yourself. You want me to re-engage with you. You want this to happen. You want this conflict cycle to happen. And because, this is how you operate. I mean, this is sort of like one of your toxic patterns, right? Is you can't let go of a toxic relationship because that's what this is. You and I it's a toxic relationship. Okay. It's not healthy. It's not based on good things. It was, kind of a form of trauma bonding in a way, if you want to look at it that way. Although I don't think it's, exactly is, but, you kind of take my meaning, it was just sort of formed out of, number one, I felt bad about, you feeling bad about nobody. You felt unwanted in the Discord. So number one, I felt bad about that. And I just, and I'm not going to do that kind of shit anymore. Just as a total aside, it's just done nothing. Being nice to women, that you're not interested in that kind of a way, romantically. It's never a good idea. It for whatever reason, I don't know why, people always get the wrong idea. It just always turns into something really weird, sometimes obsessive and creepy. And I do think this is kind of, I think you're definitely in the obsessive creepy territory when it comes to Jamie. And you're starting to get there with me, where you just can't, by engaging in these toxic, cycles that somehow it's going to lead to a reconciliation in our friendship. And that's just not going to happen, because this is how you do things. This is how you operate. You say, horrible, mean things to each other. You just, and then everybody comes back together and acts like nothing happened. And it never even gets addressed or discussed, remember all those horrible, horrible things you said to me, just 3 days ago, maybe we should discuss it, water under the bridge, right? No, not really. And then those things fester, sometimes for decades. I mean, it's just, it's a toxic cycle that I'm not going to be a part of with you. And I just, and you're trying to keep me here. That's part of it too. You just want to, and there's a few people trying to get their hooks into me. No, engage with us, play with us, stay with us. Don't go off and do your own thing. How dare you go off and do your own fucking thing and live your fucking life? How dare you? Stay here and be toxic with us. So I'm not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. So yeah, I don't know, Scotty. I guess again, therapy. You really should seek out some therapy because I just and here's the other part of this too is as far as I'm concerned, maybe this is I guess this is tied to me cutting off our friendship. I guess that's what sort of the core issue here. I guess I don't know, unless you still have some kind of a grievance about something I said to you 2 years ago. And look, if I said something mean to you, okay, I'm sorry. You said a whole lot of mean things to me. Okay, whatever. So I'm just not really sure kind of what the motive here is, other than, it's probably unclear to you too. I think you're just doing this to just do it. It's just, it's just, you're on autopilot that way with this kind of toxic behavior. Let's engage with Matt and try to get him all, let's try to trigger Matt. And it's fucking juvenile. I mean, it really is. That you really get off on it though, which is it's kind of funny that something as basic, you just triggering somebody and making somebody watching somebody be upset and hurt and you get off on that kind of shit. I've seen you do it. It's kind of fucked up. But that's where you're at. That's your thing. That's cool. You want to pass it off hey, it's no big deal. This is just, this is what friends do. This is just what people do. It's what toxic people do. Yeah. Yeah. To engage in this kind of, unsavory behavior to, engage in this, to do this kind of, drag people on the internet and, it's okay. I mean, whatever. And then again, try to make this point again. I even gave you money, and this is how you repay me. I mean, your behavior speaks volumes, and I'll never give you money again. I don't care how much help you need. I mean, so that door is now shut. I was willing to at least keep that door open. I don't want to have anything to do with you, Scotty. I'm not interested. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Look, it sucks, man. I get it. I like somebody who doesn't like me back either. I get it. So it sucks, And it's just kind of the way, it's an unfortunate kind of thing about, here, there's just the other side of it, the flip side of it too, is there's a lot of just obsessive behavior from some people towards other people on here. There just is. It's a fact, and whatever, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I don't really know kind of the point I'm trying to make there, other than it sucks. It's a very shitty, toxic, dysfunctional environment, and it sucks, because this is just not how to go about, forming human relationships and, engaging with each other and interacting with each other. This is just not, it's not healthy. There's nothing healthy about it. And I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of toxic relationship patterns, and just straight up involved in toxic relationships, whatever. Yeah. So I don't really know what more to say. It's whatever.